They say when you're surrounded by infinity, make any wish and it will come true. So I'm going to find some infinity. Is there some intelligence working against me? I am indestructible now. Wither. So I guess I'm going to make a nuclear reactor. Last one I need. Good. Just going to ignore you. Basic model, fantastic. Alright. I guess I'll just swap out the magma cube one for the blaze one. Because it's much more useful to have magma predictions, which means I could also probably do with a loot fabricator. I don't believe I've got one. I've got a sequential fabricator. I guess I made that when I was trying out various things. Oh, I need netherite for that. Oh, 41 ender predictions. Another 64 of those, and 63 of those. So what can I do with ender predictions? Ender pearls, chorus fruit, and endstone. Endstone... Ah, well, I need chorus fruit and endstone for the end agglomeratio. What about purpur? Popped chorus fruit? Which is just chorus fruit. Seems that I finally tipped over that line, though, because now the energy cube is increasing. Because I added another 15, I think, panels. Oh no, never mind. Oh no, it is still going up slowly. Managed to squeeze another 5 out, but now I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel of lapis. So that's probably all I'll be able to afford for now. But hopefully that is enough to... I mean, it is also filling these. It's filling these so I can get more predictions, and it is still managing to fill this one, meaning that all of the connected ones are also full. So that is pretty impressive. Obsidian. How do I get obsidian? I don't have a source of that. I can grow it. I mean, that's handy. I can use a heat exchanger, although that would require a source of lava. A stonework generation device, which again requires lava, or a blast chiller, which again requires lava. So growing it is probably the easiest way. What do I need for that? I need 4 of it and tertium. That's doable. Stick that in there and give me 1 obsidian seed. I'll replace another coal because I have the obsidian to produce 1. This one here, obsidian. So that will produce obsidian essence, which I can... Oh, actually, I'll take that, because that's not being produced here anymore. And I'll grow obsidian here. I think I need better pipes, because this is struggling to clear it all as quickly as it's being produced. Advanced logistic pipe into the system. Upgrade. So that should extract quicker as well. Looks like it's extracting in small stacks. Maybe 4 at a time? Oh no, it's clearing 16 at a time. Yep, that definitely clears the backlog. Brilliant. Although iron is almost full again, and I've got 4,000 redstone. Wow. If I'm going to set up that building as my nuclear manufactory and reactor, I need to get network cables over there and power cables over there. I can just take this network, but I'm going to need to run a power cable down somewhere. From under here, probably. Alright, I guess I'm just going to go straight across here. I'm going to have to move that that pole slightly, or shorten the pole. But otherwise, I'm just going to hit straight into it, which is pretty good. Cut off that. And I can't help but notice the amount in this that's getting higher. 16 point... Each one of these is adding like 0.05 MFE. Is that like all of the storage that the total cables? I thought that was like the amount it was carrying in this one particular cable, but I guess that is the entire network of connected cables. Wow. Cube there. Which is just outside this window actually, so let's actually break through and put the cube... Oh no, hang on. Yeah, I'm going to have to move the windows, I think. So, there. What is this made of, anyway? Deep slate. Huh. It's a good look. Break that. And have this cable connecting like so. And then on this floor, which will be the first floor with actual machines on, because I don't like putting valuable machines on the ground floor, I will light it up a little. Right, I'll just clear out a bit of this glass. And probably all of this glass as well, because I want to be reinforcing. And this way, that's coming down there. Get rid of this column. Yeah, this is going to need extensive remodeling just to make it a bit more suited to me, but if I bring this down here, I then connect the grid, so I can access all of my stuff from here. What am I doing with this? I guess just filling it in for now. Just smooth it off like the rest of the room. Almost completely repaired, just missing a couple of blocks. How can I make this stuff? Oh, I already actually have some in the system. That's made from 4 deep slate, which is made from polished deep slate, which is made from deep slate. Okay, that's easy. I think I'd rather the cube come in there. It's already full, but I can probably go up a floor and just sort of move it over. Quite convenient that there's this tree right here, right at convenient maintenance level. Oh, I forgot to bring any cable. Whoops. Make a stack of polished, and then make a stack of those, and then make a stack of those, then make a stack of those. Yay! I needed an enrichment chamber to turn uranium into yellow cake uranium. So an enrichment chamber I have previously made, however I do not have the recipe. It's going to quickly make a crafter manager. Is that the one I need? It is, good. So this way I can stick recipes into this without needing to go all the way back. And I've made the parts needed for a pattern grid as well, because I need one of those in order to put the things into the system. An enrichment chamber, everything's already in there, so I just need the crafting recipe. And there we have that. Yellow cake produces 1 uranium for 2 yellow cake, which then goes into a chemical oxidizer to turn into uranium oxide. Chemical oxidizer. Personal chest. Yeah, it does need to be mechanism personal storage, a dynamic tank, and a basic chemical tank. Osmium I'm a little bit short on. Dynamic tanks, steel and bucket, that's fine. Personal chest or personal barrel, that's fine. Uranium oxide is what? Is that a gas or a liquid? I'm not sure, but then we need a chemical infuser. A new gas by infusing 2 others. Oh, so hang on a sec. Chemical oxidizer. Turns it into gas. So I will need things which transport gas, such as basic pressurized pipe. And I'm guessing I'm going to need a chemical tank for storing this stuff. I got 62 osmium. I think it's probably worth making an osmium seed so I can produce more osmium. I don't want to run out. I still find it sort of amazing that I can just do all of this from a building across the road. So I'll set it to create 1 osmium seed, because then I don't need to worry. I know I have essentially an infinite source of osmium. Chemical infuser was the next one. Yep, got everything for that. And that needs hydrofluoric acid, which is created in a chemical dissolution chamber. A machine used to chemically dissolve impurities of an ore. Okay. I guess the hydrofluoric is from the fluorite. Oh, but that needs refined obsidian ultimate control, which is... Oh, atomic alloy. Yeah, that is a considerable jump up in difficulty. Although, is it an osmium compressor? Is that the only way to produce it? Yes. I need refined obsidian. Can I just cook that? Oh, that turns into enriched. Yeah, it needs to be done in an osmium compressor. Alright, so osmium is something I need. Obsidian essence, brilliant. Put that in a square and apply. 24 obsidian, very nice. Speaking of which, I need to set up a thing to produce refined obsidian. So for that I need an osmium compressor, I need refined osmium dust, which I get from a metallurgic infuser of osmium dust and enriched diamond, powdered obsidian. Oh, that's not helpful. Other things, I can enrich obsidian to get 4 of it. That's probably the easiest one. I have an enrichment chamber, but it's not actually connected to anything, so I could probably go set that up in the tower. The enrichment chamber seems like I can control the ins and outs, and it seems like it's a relatively simple in and out, so that should be fairly easy to set up. If I have the item config output on the top, input at the back. Wow, I filled the entire system. That is amazing. Alright, well, output. See how long this stays filled up, I guess. When I'm outputting to 3 endless, just 3 giant things. Obsidian to obsidian dust set up with the enrichment chamber. And because it turns out there are only 2 recipes for the osmium compressor, refined obsidian and refined glowstone. And they both use osmium ingots. So I figure I'll just set them both up on one thing. So this way, either of these I need will go into here, and because it sends the ingots with them, I shouldn't have any risk of sort of double dipping like is what happened with the infusers. It should be a contained system. Should, hopefully. Question mark. So let's try obsidian dust. That is now active, and there it goes. That works perfectly. I've actually got 42 diamonds, so I'm going to send off for, let's go with 10 diamond dust. Okay, this seems to drain very quickly at night. Admittedly, it was raining yesterday, but that is still very quick drainage, so I need more storage in this system. Damn, for the atomic alloy, I need a refined obsidian infuser as well. Whoa! Whoa, what was that? Oh, something detonated just bloody below me. Oh, that made me bloody jump. Somehow didn't break the glass. Oh, God, that's made me jump. I'm amazed that didn't break the glass. It's just doing bloody cable management. God. Okay, gotta be careful. And that's why I don't put anything on the ground floor. I need 1 refined obsidian dust. So that, yep, that does work by putting it into this thing. All of the diamonds already gone in there. But here I'm going to have a bit of an issue because refined obsidian dust, I need both to infuse things. So I'm going to set it up to fill this thing. Wait, do I only need it for that one? Yes, atomic alloy is the only thing that uses that. So actually, I'm not going to do the usual exporter to keep it filled. Instead, I'll just send it one at a time. Is that worth doing here as well? Probably, at least until I get enough. So yeah, I think I'm going to change these over so that they send the dust as well. So they'll only grind the diamonds they need. Why aren't I doing that with the other ones? Because I tend to do those in batches, yeah. No, this is fine for now. This one, it is literally the only recipe that uses refined obsidian in the infuser, so therefore I can afford to connect that one. Atomic alloy needs 40 refined obsidian, and it takes 4, so this needs 4 of these. So that should now work for atomic alloy. Test that out. So it needs to produce a little bit more refined obsidian, that's fine. And I will also set it to produce 10 refined obsidian bars. So that sets this thing off to get more dust. That sets this thing off to refine more of it. And the osmium compressor, this one here. So this is going to get set off soon. Should have the stuff already sent. Yep, there's the osmium bar and there's the refined obsidian. So that does work. Here comes the stuff for the atomic alloy. And it's producing it. So the system can now produce alloys all the way up to atomic, as well as refined obsidian bars. We're up to 370 of that, which means I should be able to produce 10 more solar panels. Oh. Oh no. 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 I'll just spend the night mining far away from the moon. Where can I find all the modium? Lush and dripstone caves, cave walls, mountains. Well, I know I've got dripstone caves. That's probably where I found the other stuff. Dripstone cave. So theoretically it's somewhere in this, if there is any still around, it'll be in this area. Ah! I think that's some all the way up there. Damn, is that what I've been digging towards? Because that's not it. Is that what I saw? Yes, it is. Damn! I thought that was it. Oh, the moon's set. It was a decently productive night, at least, and I barely felt the influence this far down. So that's a comfort. Alright, time to get back to work. Ugh. Like midday and I'm only just out of the cave. Those places just such a maze. 3 hammers later, and put all of that into dust form, and that actually gives me a load of osmium as well. Where was I in here? Was it the infuser? No. I believe it was the chemical dissolution chamber. Yeah, that's the one. So that needs ultimate control circuit, which is atomic alloy, and elite control circuit, which isn't in there either, but the rest is. So do I have everything? I actually do have everything to produce a chemical dissolution chamber. And that is for fluorite and sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid I can get from sulfuric acid or in a chemical infuser with sulfur trioxide and water vapor. In chemical infuser, sulfur trioxide is sulfur dioxide and oxygen. Chemical oxidizers. So yeah, it's chemical oxidizers and infusers again. For the sulfuric acid I need water vapor, which I get from a rotary condensator from water. That makes sense. I have everything for that apart from the basic fluid tank, which is very cheap. The sulfur trioxide is in a chemical infuser from oxygen and dioxide. Oxygen from electrolytic separator is probably the easiest, because then that's just water into hydrogen and oxygen. Oh, okay, this thing is completely backed up now, because the iron is full. Okay. I see a problem with using multi-part crafters. I'm slowly improving all of my crafters to gold ones. So I've now got 3 of these things, and they really do massively increase the storage and speed. An Imperium farmland, because osmium is a tier 4 material. So I'll replace one of the coal, because I'm still overflowing with coal, and I am now out of osmium. It's incredible the disparity between things I have and things I don't. The things I've set up to produce in mass quantities, I have so much that it's backing up the system. Everything else, virtually none of, because I'm running on empty. How much is the elite tier? That's doable, I think. Stairs going up to the next tier in preparation. Although I should probably go across as well, I just don't know how I'm going to reach that. Ah! I could use this space, this little gap between the walls that I was just planning on having as a wall. I can instead have it as like a one wide passage behind these to connect to a walkway to go around to the other side. Wow, this side of the building is so overgrown. Redstone for this one. And this next one, I don't know what it'll be. To be honest, it should probably be diamond. That's something that I keep running out of. And that way I can increase it slowly over time as I get enough from it. So, diamond. And if I break out here, I can then... no, it's not wide enough for me to actually get on that yet. But I've nearly brought it all the way around. I'm just setting up this network of bridges. There. Now I've got a way from here all the way around to the diamond without having to sort of go that way, zigzag out and so on. And I think I will take this across as well. Is that the right height? That is not the right height. Are those poison things again? I'm just going to ignore them. There. 3 wide leading to here because I'm going to be trimming this down a bit in the same way as I did on the floor below, so that will actually be the entrance. But now I have a way over here without having to go down and walk across at street level. Now it feels like it's part of my complex. Isotopic centrifuge needs lead. Oh yeah, I need another couple of these because I do not have the capacity to produce the things I need here, so let's stick on probably 2 more. 2 more is probably sufficient for that. But I've completely run out of diamond dust because I've completely run out of diamonds. So there is nothing more I can do there. Inferium and storage. Iron. Redstone. And this one, I do not know. Osmium maybe? To be honest, diamond is the only thing I'm really running out of right now. Diamond and lapis are probably the 2 lowest things that I keep sort of bottoming out of and then having to slow down. That floor is prepared now. And there is the one next to the redstone. The last recipe in this box is osmium. And don't mess it up. There we go. 4 osmium ingots. So that's the same as gold. I now have the facilities to set up another 2 materials. Diamond has definitely got to be one of them. But what, lapis for the other, as that's the other thing? If I had infinite lapis, that would allow me to set up solar panels more. Speaking of which, slowly filling out this place. It looks really good when it's all in one kind. Looks like a slick black floor. I dub this the React Tower. Amuses me.